If you're planning on traveling during November 7th or later, keep watching. I'm going to share with you which airlines are doing what cuts and what to expect. My name is Madison and it's my mission to help you travel smarter and more like an insider. So whenever things in the travel industry come up like this, I want to keep you informed. So make sure to hit the follow button if you're not connected with me already. Starting with United Airlines. They have already adjusted their flights, so you should know if your flight has been canceled. United will rebook you on their end and just notify you via text if there has been any cancellation or adjustments to your flight. The option to change that flight via the app without penalty. If you prefer to not travel during the FAA restrictions, United will allow you to cancel and get a refund for your flight, even if your flight wasn't affected. So if you're not feeling comfortable traveling right now, just know that's an option for you. United's also trying to protect those long-haul international flights, so you should be in the clear if you're on one of those. Delta has issued a travel advisory for over 40 airports under these restrictions. If you have a flight booked for November 7th through November 9th, you can now rebook your flight all the way up until November 16th if you prefer not to travel during this time. Nice thing is you won't have to pay that difference in the change of fares, so if you have maybe a preferred date that you would have rather traveled on, this would be great for you. American Airlines states that their long-haul international flights will continue as scheduled. The airline pledges to proactively reach out to customers facing cancellations. If your flight was affected or you just prefer not to travel right now, you can change flights or request a refund. Alaska and Hawaiian Airlines parent partners said that you can rebook your flights if you're supposed to travel between November 7th and November 10th to a different flight all the way up to November 17th. They also don't intend to cancel any international flights or any that are connecting to communities that rely on air travel, such as rural communities in Alaska and Hawaii. They're more so focusing on routes that have multiple departures to that city per day, so it allows for a little bit more flexibility. Next is Frontier Airlines, which says that they are launching a flexible travel policy, and anyone traveling during the FAA regulations will be able to cancel or change their flight. If you're flying on Southwest, you will be automatically rebooked if your flight is canceled. However, big call out for Southwest travelers: passengers who do not travel on their new itinerary must cancel within 10 minutes of the new flight's scheduled departure time. So keep an eye on your email if you want any flexibility or any say with whatever flight you might get put on if your flight does get canceled. With JetBlue, they say in most cases they will probably be rebooking you on your flight. This one's a little bit more vague. And if your flight does get canceled and you opt to not travel, you can request a refund under the Department of Transportation's policies. I know this is a really confusing time for US travelers. My recommendation would just be really keep your eye on your email so you can be proactive and